Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Should I play Wild Frost today? Ah, it doesn't matter. I just kind of play whatever I want now. I was like, there was a time where I was gonna keep like a spacing between them. Oh, we played Monster Train yesterday. We gotta play Wild Frost today. I played Wild Frost yesterday anyway, and who cares? Basically, not me. Anyway, I'm here. I'm awake. Uh, I don't know. I slept for a long time. I am not sure why. Well, I have a few feelings. I went to the dentist yesterday because I had a filling come out, and they had to give me a lot of anesthetic to get my mouth to go numb enough that they could do the filling. And then I just kind of was like, ooh, for the rest of the day. So, and then I took some painkillers when I got home because when the anesthetic wore off, I was like, wow, that was a lot of shots. But anyway, I'm good now. Let's get into it. Stygian awoken, uh, rage, chased. Chased is the important one to remember here. We are Tethys, so we can take what we learned and use it potentially. Uh, Ooh, I have high hopes. I've been loving first pick Capricious. I think it's super fun, and it seems very good. Alright, so we have a Stygian banner with a steel shop. We have a Stygian banner. So we get to see 3 Stygian banners, 2 steel shops chronologically without any negatives. So that's good to know. I mean, look, I've learned my lesson. I don't know about you guys. I've learned what I wanted to learn. We're gonna open Showwind. It's Showwind time, baby. Yeah, we'll be alright. Let's ride. So if you watch Monster Train, you may be interested to hear, and I think I actually have enough unit drafts that I don't need this. You may be interested to hear that Inkbound, the game by Shiny Shoe, who developed Monster Train, not the publisher of this game was Good Shepherd. They have put out a lot of stuff, but they are not the topic of this conversation. Shiny Shoe's next game, Inkbound, is releasing next month. I played a little bit of it. I thought it was alright. My main complaint is that I think it's kind of hard to parse if you don't play the game. But I will definitely pick it back up and at least give it a fair shake. Did I play? I did play both of those. Well then, I'm going to want to be sure I'm above 5 HP on this guy so that the foot soldier dies. But yeah, that's all. You may be interested to hear. Their next game is coming soon. I will probably take a look at it and see if I like it now. I didn't dislike it, mind you. I just thought it was kind of hard if you're a viewer and you don't play the game. So, but they made a lot of changes to it over the years. Over the year, I guess. I'm done with consume flash freeze. I don't really like -1 crypt builder here. Endless Custodian? A double stack Wildwood Sap, but we're into Chased, so this is kind of just a waste. We could take Vine Grasp. Well, I could have gone for a Cultivate idea on this line too. 250. Oh, and I gotta move my microphone. One sec. Oh, you know what it is? I lowered my desk actually. Let me raise my desk. I got one of those. You can convert it to a standing desk sort of desks. It's nice, but I never stand. 510 Shark is good enough. I don't mind that guy. And there's no steel shop here, so I can reroll comfortably. Quick. Okay. Large stone quick. I hope that this whole run is large stone quick. If it is, then we get to do some learning. Nah, I'm good. I think I'm unafraid here with the shark. He's very hot. Although Spike's on the second boss, you know what you gotta know about Tethys? She's always gonna die in this fight. Not always, but 2 out of 3 fights Tethys is killed here. the boss, she is unreliable. So you don't really care about her. I'm gonna kill this guy. I'd like to get that collector, but it's not in the cards, is it? Doesn't seem like it. And I mean, I may as well crystalline seeds. Maybe I'll kill him. Draw 2. Oh yeah, look at that. He dies. And now Tethys dies in 2 hits instead of 1. And that's pretty good. Mostly though, this shark just solos this fight. He needs a very small amount of assistance from the locals, but he pretty much kills everything here. Doesn't really need Tethys. Which is why I was comfortable taking the fight, or the trial, the spikes, because it doesn't matter. I have the shark, he wins the fight. Hold over Crystallis. I've played this now a few times. I think it's pretty hit or miss. I'm gonna take this big ice tornado. Kinda calling your shot too much, in my opinion. We go Steel Enhancer for Tethys. It's HP. It is HP. I could also take this Consumes thing. I'm gonna go Steel Enhancer. Maybe we can save Tethys. And I want a lot of Stygian units on Stygian runs, even though the magic shop is cool. Well, these aren't very good. I'm gonna skip because I think I will pass Talos no problem. I am fairly sure. Yeah, hammered chest plates. Okay, I'm 100% sure now. And those units are just gonna end up being removed. However, I do have to start making some compromises here. Armor spikes, sap. We could go armor, actually. Push, descend, I think you skip. And, oh, this isn't money? Oh, you can give me card draw. I mean, armor 10 plus 1 draw is a very good card. Don't get it twisted. I just would have liked the money. But we get a card from the event here that keeps Tethys alive. Tethys is not, like, good, but she's fine. Your Slay Talos, okay. Oh, this is Rage Talos. Oh. My shark gets eviscerated here. What I want to do is go Shark, Tethys. And I'll just leave it. I need to not be on the bottom floor with the shark because he's just going to die to the rage. He's probably still just going to die to the rage, but at least we've given it a shot. I can try to heal him and save him, but ooh, it's going to be tough. The good news here is that Talos takes a lot of damage. I think we'll do this. She's getting frostbited up quite a bit. And that's very good. I think I will just hit her again. And we will fight as best we can. This isn't the haste one, is it? I don't think this is the haste one. Yeah, no, it's not. Haste tornado could hit both of these. I think I'm good, because what's gonna happen here, this one will hit me, and that's fine. What's gonna happen here is I'll draw a power siphon? What's it called? Energy siphon. I'll draw energy siphon here. And I will play it onto Talos. And with the armor, my shark is actually just going to be fine. I took like 4 damage on the pyre, but it's all good. We actually were able to restore him up to pretty good health. I took 6, you know, I shouldn't take that. I should definitely lance there. Wow. Yeah, I should have definitely lanced there. I took 2 extra damage. It's all good though. I'll take it. Oh god. I mean, it can be Siren Song, I suppose. I feel like I've been doing a lot of siren singing. You see, the problem with Capricious Reflection is sometimes it gives you this. And then you go, well, what do I do now? I mean, you can't play Burnout 1 Shattered Shell, of course. That's ridiculous. I don't have any damage boosting either. Thorned Hollow with Quick. Thorned Hollow isn't bad, but it's bad in, like, this unit I would pick if I weren't in the Chase Seraph. I'm not kidding. But I would take him here otherwise. But Chase Seraph makes this a no-go. Although maybe I just need the wall. We gotta reckon with the fact that I might not see... Like, if this is... Cold Kalia, Icy Siliphyte, I'm in trouble. I think I do take the Thorned Hollow just to be safe. And we'll grab... Ember... We'll grab energy here, I mean. Let's see it. Endless. Very good, very good. It's Nameless Siren. Yeah, this is bad. I mean, Large Stone Nameless Siren is interesting, but I need survivability, so we are playing Thorned Hollow. That's exciting. I could actually play this called Kalia with the Incan Armor too. Because what I needed on this run was Nameless Siren, or no, Siren of the Sea, or Awoken Hollow. One of those was what I was after. But here we are. In reality. I'm gonna skip. This run wants big healing cards now from Mr. Thorned Hollow. And, you know, if we can hit it, it'd be cool to see some of the Spikes relics. But that's not what we're here for. Chillin' too. Look at this Tethys. Here I am. I'm Tethys build. This run, if you showed this shit to me when I was playing Monster Train full time, I would have laughed. I would have gone, ha ha, ha ha ha. And here I am. I'm not laughing. I'm living it, buddy. I'm living Thorned Hollow Tethys. The reality of the matter, though, is that as fun as it's going to be to laugh, the reason that this is even remotely viable is because we have this shark and this siren song. Even a slight thought in my mind of victory here because of those. I am thinking about maybe taking... So we gotta figure out what I want on Thorned Hollow. Plus 25 is probably the idea. It's like, what could you have? You could have Large Stone? Multi-strike is a no. I guess it is plus 25. I'm not gonna run through every steel shop looking for a Large Stone, right? Ideally, my theory here is simple. We take a slightly less valuable upgrade here, and our reward is that I can now pass freely away from steel shops. He's not self-infused. I better not. One of the biggest humblers in this game is thinking you're strong and going against light harnessers, taking that effect, the enemies heal when they walk up, and just losing from full health. That shit will make you realize that you're nothing. That's the, oh, my bad outcome. It happens sometimes. It can happen to you. So this deck is going to need a lot of work to be good. But the good news is that we are in a place now where, like, Tethys and Thorned Hollow are good for a while. They will do fine for a decent amount of time, especially with Shark given the assist here. They're gonna be strong for a bit. This Thorned Hollow, by the way, is not getting an infusion. If you're curious, Thorned Hollow is another one of the units where I go, I wonder why they did this. If you look at Thorned Hollow's infusion, which I will show you after this fight, he does not get... So usually unit infusions let you effectively double units' effectiveness. Like you'll double their effect, right? You would think you would get more spikes. You would get more spikes, right? You would just get more spikes for healing. That's what you would assume you would get out of Thorned Hollow. What you actually get is just 10 spikes. It's very odd that it works like this, but for some reason, all you get for Thorned Hollow being on your infusion list, and again, I'll show it to you. It's like 10 spikes and nothing else. Maybe like a little health. Okay, so we have to be very picky. I think that Urchin's Spines is worth it, though. Even though I only have one, I have to like 2 spells that use it. Maybe not. Hold over Ice Storm is a no. Yeah, this could happen, by the way. And I'm actually going to play Edge Prior Infusion. This is a shame, but it is heal 5, so it's actually pretty good. It halves the effectiveness of the Divinity. But yeah, so normally, like you see, we play Siren Self-Infused because that one's good. Or we play like Shark Self-Infused because you just get the Shark effect. But for some reason, Thorned Hollow gives 15/15 +1 size and spikes 10. If this guy gave Rejuvenate gain 3 spikes, I think he would actually be viable at 6 spikes because there's a number of spikes where this unit is good. Oh wow, I only have 1 temple left on this whole run. Oh, that's interesting. I was gonna go duplicate and then self-infuse my shark. I did not realize. You know, I should have looked ahead. It's my fault for assuming. This could have been a no way to the Divinity sort of run, which would have been a shame. Energy for summoning units? I think it's doubtful. For 245, I already took energy. I don't need it. I can save my money. Let's check this relic first. Split Anvil is pretty good actually with Siren Song. We also have 2 Sharpens and Ice Tornado, but this is an energy relic and I took energy already. I'm down to Cleansing Water. And I'm happy to get rid of like every Frozen Lands. I think this card is pretty dead. We'll leave 1 in to take off damage shields, perhaps. Spikes deal +1 damage per stack? Cool. You know, why not? I believe in Thorned Hollow. No +6s for me, though. I think I know how this one's gonna go down. This run, that is. I have a strong feeling that I understand the future. And I will tell you, the future is grim. This healer... They die. I'll go restore. Why would I not go restore here? Why am I sitting here thinking about playing Sharpen? The good news here, like one of the good things about this run is that it's really easy to make my removals because almost every card in my deck is worthless. And that is pretty nice. Almost every card I have, like I could just take this deck down to purely restores and be happy. Oh, I don't get to do this Edge Prior Infusion because I only have 1 temple. Oh, that's such a shame, man. Among other things, one of my biggest wishes for this game is that they would have made it so that the temples were fixed. It's so annoying it's so annoying having to check every time and then getting a bad seed where there's just like no temples on your run. It's actually such a pain. Going 3 early temples before I have any idea what I'm doing and then getting stuck here with no temples in the end game once I have my build and I need temples is so frustrating. It's such a pain. I am going to need to self-infuse the shark, so I guess this guy, this goofy little Edge Prior, is just going to hang out. He's pretty much, to me, not worth the Ember Drain that he costs to play. Although that's literally not true, he is worth it because you get the healing cards -1. So, you know, I'll get over myself. And I guess I could self-infuse him. Look, man, Spreading Spores is not good. I'm just gonna say it like it is. Pre-DLC, this card was so sick. It was so nasty when the game was different. But post-DLC, you can't click this. It's just unviable. You need so much regen. You could get, I'm not kidding when I say this, you could play this card 50 times and you would still probably die. 100 regen is barely enough to survive in some of these fights. So, I will move on. We don't go Steel Shop, we go Magic Shop. I need to take every boon so I can actually make it to 100 pack shards. Hold over. Yeah, I know what it is. I should have picked the Split Anvil, for sure. That's going to be your hindsight on this one. It took energy, so I didn't want to, but I should have picked it. But it's only good if I hit the holdover, and there was no guarantee anyway, so meh, whatever. Ah, Rage Fell. This is the one that kills Tethys. I'm okay. I have a little bit of insulation against Tethys having any accidents. 55. I have to be able to. I have to make sure that I'm able to take everything at the last temple, because I'm gonna need 50 pack shards there. I'm sure it'll be all right. Go away, Tal, or Foul, whoever the hell you are. Get away from me. If my shark was self-infused here, I think life would be a lot easier. I'm running to old magic Tethys because there are heavy damaging sweepers on this run. Or on this fight, I mean. And yeah, here he is. He's not heavy damaging yet, but he will be. Play it, even though I know. Yeah, I just don't want to take that damage. There's no reason to either. We can leave the vine grass. Maybe there's some unit that I need to pull later. Probably not. Shark. We enter a place eventually where we just go like Shark Siren Song every turn. And then restores are free because of Edge Prior. Hey, this is kind of good actually. Hey, this is kind of nice. Hang on a minute here. Go restore, restore. The shark is boosting my Pyre's damage. So units that would otherwise live die. Not that that guy would have lived, he would have died for sure. But that's okay. Yeah, oh God, I wish I took Split Anvil. Ah, man. Really gonna love this Petrified Crucible when I don't even... It's fine. Get over yourself. Stop bitching. It's all good. It's all good. It doesn't matter. Any Pyre attack increases now would also be very welcome here. I need to boost up our Pyre a little bit. That would be nice. Interesting that dazing fell, and if you daze fell, she still does her effect, by the way. Just of note. What we're going to want here, if we're going to play for Siren Song, which I think we are, we're going to want to have some form, not some form, we just want to have a lot of health on the Pyre. Because there will be spikes that go up sometimes, there will be enemies that go up and don't die, so it's good to have a little bit of extra health up there. Let's not be cocky here. Let's be clear. 6 days at this point is just a ton, though. Oh, she took extra damage because she was dazed, I bet. Anyway, this guy's on 66 spikes at the end of this, which is a good sign. That's a lot of spikes. With double damage, it's solid. Adaptive mutation. Hoarfrost Effigy, by the way, is definitely my pick for the worst card in the game. It's a tough one, and it's probably actually like Demon Fiend or... No, it's Consumer of Crowns, to be honest. But this card, transfer all Frostbite on this floor to a unit and then double the amount of Frostbite. Because Frostbite, I mean, it just does nothing most of the time. Frostbite just kills all the small backliners. I don't know what this is for. Before the DLC, you could use this with holdover to kill bosses, because you would just double their Frostbite every turn. But now, the Divinity cleanses Frostbite, so it actually just makes no sense. This card shouldn't even be in the game anymore. It would have been smart to just remove it. Anyway, you can't play Adaptive Mutation here because... as much as I would love a full heal, the swap attack and health means that my guy's going to have 15 health, which is just not playable. I could pick the Siren Song there. I actually probably should pick the Siren Song there. Oh well. Guild marker. Before I just fucking thirst for this thing, we should talk about the rest. I don't have anything for Wing Steel. I guess I eventually might, but guild marker is good. I like money. Cuddlebeard is good. And we will start cleaning out trains. Actually, no, I want to get rid of Sharpen first. Train Stewards are basically deadweights as well, but there's a small chance that I can play them sometimes, so it's worth holding out. This is always, I'm always chilling 3 here. Yeah. Shout out to Hammered Chest Plates for this one. You may as well. It's basically a removal. And everything's cheap. We could go... I want holdover and graft. If my little goofball lives, that's a free energy every turn, which is very, very good. And we don't even need any more -1s then. Okay. I am actually going to come back here. And we'll go +20 consume on a restore. It's for the healing power. And I go here, so no more magic shots. We go duplicate shark so we can self-infuse. I think it is important to have the self-infuse on the shark. Armor 20 here. I would use it to remove, but how many removals do I need? Well, I need like 1, 2, 3. I need 5 removals for this deck to be set. I can probably do it. I think I can get away with it. What I should consider here is putting Tethys on the bottom floor. I think I will. It gives the Frostbite a lot more time to cook. And this fight does not put out a lot of damage. That is like the whole moniker. This fight is not a lot of damage, it's just a lot of curses, right? It's not a lot of like damage to your units. So I should be allowed to just plop Tethys on the bottom floor and let her Frostbite cook. And then they'll die to the spikes there. You'll hit me. Wish I had my little guy with me here. 13. I want him to die evenly, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. Yeah. My Siren Song here. This thing is tough. This Gilded Wing. But I guess with Siren Song and a little bit of Frostbite on them, they're probably dead. Prior is here, and now I'm +1 energy, and I can play all my cards out. And this guy catches purifiers for me, and I mean, honestly, the train stewards go off here. Healing hits are for a +3. Tethys will probably die on the Divinity, depending, which is why I wanted to take this. I want the extra chances to draw and save little fish girl. We can do it, Will Fish Girl. You got this shit. This will kill. It's 240, but it's actually... Effectively, when they have 10 Frostbite, it's 50 damage on the pyre you can count. So 6 days means he takes 300. So the only unit that goes up to the pyre and hurts me is the Steel Wings. And any other similar units with spikes. But all in all, this fight, which I think baseline looks very scary, is pretty good for me. I think at its core, this fight is tough, but because I shifted my game plan a little bit, a little silence for the boys, I think we have a nice one here. I think we have a bit of a good going. He's gonna be so frostbitten here that I'm just not too worried. This is a Siren Song. I will take my 3 damage. Yeah. You should Vine Grasp the shark there for a little more frostbite actually, but 183, this dude is done. A very cool fight. You shift your game plan. I think I've grown a lot from playing Wild Frost to understanding how to win at this game. I am not playing double stack crystalline seeds. You're out of your mind. Holdover and snare, super good. That lets me lock an enemy on the floor. The only thing I would like to make a note of here, again, not to complain too much. However, Monster Train is a game with a perhaps bloated card pool. My clan that is based around healing, in all of the fights that I did, saw one card that says Restore Health. Awoken is a clan based around rejuvenating and healing, and the only card I saw to get health back is fucking Engraft, man. It's disgusting. It's sickening. Give me the ability to heal my units. I don't know, I think Monster Train card packs should just be they should just have a 4th card. That's my feeling. Ah, Extreme Stone, thank you. They gave it to me. Appreciate it. Still a little mad, but less mad. Oh yeah, because I have, oh wow, that's gross. Yeah, so Self-Infused Shark with Cuddlebeard is 10 Frostbite every hit, which is non-decaying. So, you know. Eesh. Alright, we're 100 pack shards, which is good. I can buy... You know what? Brother Edgeprior, welcome aboard. Here's your plus 25. Can I buy Lost Luggage? I think so. I think it should be fine. If I draw all of my important cards, I think I will still be able to play them all. Draw one. It's maybe a little too much draw. I want to clear out... What was the other card I wanted to get rid of? Is it just the Train Stewards left? Oh, it was Energy Siphon. I think Sap Tap. I think it's too much draw. I'd rather get rid of one more card, and it's going to be Energy Siphon. 25 card deck, 100 pack shards. Chase Seraph. Should be fine. This one again, there is sweep on this fight. That's what you have to know. I wonder... Tethys... No, if I play Tethys down here, she'll die. No doubt. The shark needs to be separated from Tethys for sure. He will be extremely killed off. Oh, yeah, my fault. Hopefully that's not a big issue. That might actually be a big issue, though. Let me get this guy. 0, what the... Oh, it's all very odd. I shouldn't have played this Train Steward here. Well, they get their... No, they don't get their Frostbite halved. Huh. Oh yeah, because Seraph has Frostbite on him, he can go anywhere now. Normally he would just always go onto the floor that is debuffed, but because he has a debuff on himself, he will just go wherever he wants, basically. Which is nice. And I'm going to throw Frostbite at him so that he takes damage. If my shark dies every turn, I am happy. Of note, I am 1 energy higher than it seems here. Siren Song, send them up. No doubt I just throw these cards away. Sorry, I have to clear my throat. Anyway, as I was saying, no doubt I just throw these cards out. We are now into the days every turn world, and that's good enough for me, I think, to win. I would be surprised. Also of note, here's a little interaction for you. If an enemy is rooted and then you send them up, it will not move them. It will just eat the root. That's a nice little trick to play on future fights. Ooh, that was a shame. I wanted that guy dead. My shark, he was supposed to die. But it'll be a good trick to play on spikes, those particularly. We can just separate the spikes enemy from the rest of the spikes units, for example. Oh, and that sentence makes no sense to you, I bet. You can separate the unit that gives spikes from the rest of the units on the spikes wave. That is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to use my words for. Engraft. I would like to Siren Song here. I'm gonna stop playing Ensnare. I think it's not that useful in this fight anyway. So I'm just gonna let it go. I'm not losing anything for dropping it. That daze is gonna wear off, so I don't have to worry about it. If you need the daze for anything, you can let the shark live. Right? I could just go... Or, sorry, I could let the shark die. Force him to die. If I had like 18 days stacked up, that would probably be worthwhile, but I don't. Even that one dies. Only 5 and he dies. 55 times 6 is how much? Sorry, 45 times 6 is how much? 240? It's 270. That's pretty good. Continue buffing up our Tethys here. Once we're at this point, we actually get some pretty good spikes built up. I mean, this guy has 39 spikes through getting his spikes out, which is solid and acceptable. What are we here on Frostbite? We're 45. I can ensnare this dude and he dies. I'm going to skip playing Siren Song here since I can't play it on the next turn anyway. And we will hopefully get a little more healing, because I might just be dead here anyway. 35, 38. Oh. Hey, you know what they say. A win is a win. Shout out to my 94 shield Edge Prior. I said he wasn't gonna do shit. And that's my hero, apparently. Shout out to our fucking boy. He tanks like 10 hits from Seraph. What a hero. What a legend. Okay. Divinity, interesting. Let's see the draw before I make any assessments here. Extremely interesting. I think we just go... No, I need my boy. I think I actually need my boy. I think he's super important. But if I miss my draw here, Tethys is killed. What can I draw to save Tethys? Old Magic, Restore, 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 Siren Song. There's 5 cards that should save Tethys. Ooh, I don't know, man. I'll draw 6 cards. Tethys will be on 2. 14, you're on 5. Gonna heal twice around 7. Okay. Then we go restore, restore, so Tethys is on 7. And I'm going to throw this train steward out. I'm good. I think my shark goes bottom floor. These guys will die to the pyre. I am unconcerned. I want to cut it close here. I think I can. Because what I want is to restore on the big guy. He kind of needs it more. But if Tethys dies, it's a waste, you know? I'll get Tethys some armor and we'll be okay. May as well take the drop. Be not afraid, Tethys, you'll be fine. Ooh, wow. I am bottom decking Siren Song here. And Edgebriar, that's actually really unlucky. But even in the worst of times, I think we should be okay. Shark is here with a silence. You are healed, you are healed. And even in the worst of times, I will be alright. I was right to greed that heal, by the way. Well, maybe I was being too greedy, but I did need it. Okay, so here's the next trick we have to play. First of all, Edgebriar. He's free now. Like, there's no purpose to skip him, he's free. I can lock you to the floor. Do I want to take this 2 spikes, though? I think I should. There's no way, you just take it to the pyre. You're out of your mind if you try to fight for 2 HP. What we're going to do here is we're going to shark. And we have part of the reason I took holdover and snare is because I can't kill these guys. So what I can do is I can lock him to the floor with the shark and just let him soak up a bunch of frostbite. By the way, if you're curious of like why I think this shark is so good, one of the highest health waves in the game he solos. Look at this wave. With help from a silence, to be fair, but he does the damage to just solo one of the highest health waves in the game. The double armor wave is... This is actually one of the highest health waves in the game, by the way. Double 290s. Yeah. But that's okay. We are, I believe, now in the clear here. I think we have it. I have pieced together the rest of the parts of this run that make it work. And all of the parts of this run that make it work are named Shark. And man, oh man, is he hot. But the Divinity cannot kill me because I have Siren Song. The Divinity, he has no play. He is 15 dazed, so he will die in Relentless guaranteed. And the waves will all die to Shark plus Siren Song. So truly, even though I'm going to title this episode and talk about it like this is, oh my god, Tethys, me and the fish girl, we did it. In reality, you can go now, Inquisitor. You may go get flattened. This floor is cool, and don't get me wrong, I think they did a lot to get us here. Like, no shit, Shark plus Tethys plus, Shark plus Siren Song is not going to win you every fight. Most of the bosses are going to kill you. But, hey, the game plan evolved, it's all good. Things change over time. Including myself. I was sitting here thinking I was going to play this Ice Tornado. Yeah, fucking good one, buddy. I am happy with this win, though. We saw things we didn't want, and then we worked it out anyway. Yeah, you are trapped. Eternally. And you can go. I'd like to speak to the Divinity in my office, please. It is funny, though, that Thorned Hollow, he has all these spikes, and like, man, they are not able to be used in this fight. But he was the mid-game powerhouse. Thorned Hollow did a lot in the mid-game. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. Dude, Tethys. Let's go. Look at her. Tethys! Nice job, Tethys. I'm proud of you. Cool. That was fun. I had a good time. I feel like my perception of this game before was too narrow. There's a lot of cool shit you can do, you just have to open your eyes. New record, days applied. However, at the end of the day, this run comes down to Capricious Reflections into Double Stack Siren Song, which, hey, you know what I've been saying lately? You gotta hit something. You can't miss everything. It's just not right. And we hit something here. But if we don't hit that, we hit a big heal, or we hit a better unit, or we hit damaging spells, and we play it like that, right? Just so happened that this was the way. But you go with no holdover, maybe this runs a little different. Probably not, you just get another Siren Song. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.